Nick Wright, brought to you by Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing every Wednesday at this time. So I said this earlier, the Onyx extension. You know, people say, oh, it's better for the league. I could make an argument. You put him in Miami. The NBA puts him in prime time. It gets massive ratings. It's not better for him to play at noon in the bubble on the playout. The league is telling you nobody cares. So what do you make of the extension?
Well, I do think it's good for the league in a number of ways. One way is that I think we need great players staying in the East. And, you know, it's crazy what's happened. LeBron goes out West, and all of a sudden, everybody wants to go East. James Harden says, send me out East. Kevin Durant goes out East. Giannis is like, I'm good. I'll stay right here. Now, Miami would have been out East as well. It's just wild how that works. But what I will say is this. If you are a fan of the Mavericks, and you're a little nervous about Luka, even though I don't think you should be, or the Pelicans, and you're a little nervous about Zion, or Charlotte, if Michael Jordan ever drafts a great player, which he probably won't, you're happy about this. You're happy that, you know what? Here is a sign that if we draft the right guy, he might choose to stay more than just the 7 years he's basically tied to us with his rookie deal. Now, one other difference, I heard you play the LeBron audio, between Giannis' situation and LeBron's is not just that LeBron in this first time around in Cleveland got to the finals in year 4, pardon me, but it was also LeBron lost a conference finals when he averaged 39, 8, and 8. Giannis has lost these playoffs in part because Giannis has not been good enough. And I adore Giannis.
Yes.
But one of the reasons I think he can be confident staying in Milwaukee is I think he can look himself in the eye and say, the team was good enough. I wasn't. I need to be better in these big spots. And he just turned 26. I believe he will be at some point.
Story on James Harden. I'd been talking about this on the air for about a year, about he runs practices, the plane takes off. Forget the fact that he came in a little puffy. What do you make of the culture that really was so beholden to his every whim? To me, that doesn't feel like a championship culture, Nick.
Yeah, I get that. I also think that, and I know this is in the article, but I believe it to be true, they were, with that culture, a Chris Paul tweaked hamstring away from winning a championship, from beating one of the most talented teams ever put together, the KD, Steph, Clay Warriors. But I think that the Rockets made a trade-off, which is, to James's credit, no matter how tequila-soaked he may have been, he was dropping 40.
Yeah.
He wasn't missing games. He wasn't load managing. He was always there. He was playing through injury. He was playing heavy minutes. But I do think that it is something of an indictment when a guy like Russ, who really likes James as a person, gets there and says, you got to be kidding me. This is how you guys do business? And I know people can fairly criticize Russ's game, but his approach, his work ethic, those types of things are unimpeachable. And so I do wonder if he gets his wish and he gets traded, that team is not going to be as beholden to him. Like, let's say he were to get his wish and get traded to the Nets, which I don't think is a realistic possibility, but say it happened. That team is beholden to Kevin Durant, not to James Harden. And so I do think there might be a be careful what you wish for aspect with James moving forward, as far as he has it about as good as anybody can get it.
Yeah.
They pay him the most money they possibly can. They let him pick damn near pick the coach, certainly pick his teammates, and pick the practice and flight schedule. It's not a bad gig. Similar to the one you have.
Let's stop with that. Okay, so, people in Cleveland just want me to give Baker credit, and it's like, I was sitting here this morning thinking, you do realize he was the second best quarterback Monday night. I mean, if Lamar doesn't get cramps.
No, he wasn't.
Oh, you don't think he...
God.
Lamar Jackson's so much better than Baker Mayfield.
God.
Are you really
Overall,
yes.
But not Monday night. Lamar's the defending MVP, but Monday night he wasn't bad. Lamar had 80 yards in the first 3.5 quarters. He completed 6 passes. I like Lamar a lot, but come on. Baker against the Titans, the best first half anyone's done against any team all year. Follows it up against the Ravens. They score 42 points. He scores 3 fourth-quarter touchdowns, a go-ahead touchdown, and then a drive in the final 2 minutes where his only flaw was he scored too fast. 47 seconds down the field. Like, come on, man. Come on.
By the way,
Colin,
listen to this.
Baker was really good.
Listen to this.
Yeah?
AFC alone. Just the AFC. You're the GM. AFC for the next 5 years. Mahomes, just answer, we got to get Mahomes or Baker?
Yeah.
Josh Allen or Baker?
Mahomes.
Justin Herbert or Baker?
Baker. Justin Herbert.
Okay. Deshaun Watson. Joe Burrow.
Deshaun.
The Jets number 1 pick, the Jags number 2 pick. Josh Allen. I have 9 minimum I'd choose over Baker next 5 years. And I'm not counting Ben or Tua. Ben's old and Tua, give me another 7-8 games. That's all I'm saying. I mean, again,
okay.
He's got the best offensive line. He's got a fortress of offensive talent. He lost Monday. I mean, what do you want from me?
I scored 42 points. What I want from you is common sense. I scored 42 points. We're blaming him?
Okay.
Hey, hold on. And you said Josh Allen. Are we going to be able to talk about the Bills? Are we going to be able to do that?
Let's do it right now. Let's segue to this. Is that I have never bought into this nonsense with the record. By the way, I have been saying last 6 weeks, Pittsburgh's not that good. I don't care they're undefeated. And by the way, I said last year with the Patriots, end of the year, I'm like, they're not good. They're the slowest team in the league. Right now this morning, Buffalo is better offensively in the red zone. Buffalo is better defensively. Buffalo's getting fewer penalties. Buffalo is trending better.
Than who?
Than Kansas City.
Than who? Better than who?
Kansas City.
Oh, my God.
What? I'm wrong.
You didn't say that.
No, they're number one in my...
Yes.
They're the better team today.
Yeah, you're wrong. No, they're not. And, in fact, you know what? I can't even put you... I have too much love, respect, and adoration for you to actually try to do a Kansas City versus the Bills debate because it's too galaxy brain insane. So I'm going to do something much more straightforward. I'm going to test your mettle on how much you believe in the best team in football, the Buffalo Bills.
I'm ready for it.
So I'd like to make a wager. I'd like to make a wager with you, Colin. Let's set the Bills' playoff victory over-under at 1. Meaning, if they win 0 playoff games, I win. And if they win 2 or more, you win. 1 is a push. That would be the stakes. I only win if they don't win a single playoff game. You win if they get to at least I guess it would be the conference championship game or further. Do you agree with that terms, and then we can discuss stakes?
I agree with those terms.
Does that seem fair?
Yes.
Okay. I'm so glad you said yes. So obviously, there's no sense in betting actual dollars with you. You wouldn't know if you lost it. So
come on.
Let's bet this. Can we show this? The loser has to do this in homage to the Bills Mafia. I really hope we have this video ready, or else this entire bit is not going to work. Yeah, there we go. There we go. On TV, if the Bills make the conference championship game or further, I will do that. And if they go one and done in the playoffs, you will do that. Preferably Joy with the mustard and ketchup in hand, but you can negotiate that on your own. You can wear the goggles they wear in championship celebrations. That's the wager. Are you in?
Well, first of all, I think this feels like a zany FM radio bit. I would have to do it the last 2 minutes of the show, obviously.
Obviously.
Am I willing to go here?
No, Nick. I think you missed the bar on the audience. That is not a Colin Cowherd thing. I would do that.
Joy.
I mean, I'm not. Joy. I don't want any part of this bet.
Okay, I'll make. Your premise is you don't think I have the courage or guts to say the Bills are going to be in the AFC Championship, and I'm saying they are going to be. Yes. They are going to be in the AFC Championship. And they're going to meet Kansas City.
Absolutely.
That's what's going to happen.
Right. And I'm not even going to ask you to pick them to beat the Chiefs because that's a bridge too far, even if right now you have them ahead. I'm not even asking you to do that. And the only way I win is if they win no playoff games. They have to go there. I almost want to do a who wins more playoff games, Bills or Browns.
Okay, time out.
But I don't want this to be polluted with bacon.
Time out.
Yeah.
So if they win one playoff game, it's just a push.
Yeah, you don't have to do it.
It's a push.
Okay. You're saying they're going to win none, and you have to do that.
Correct.
Okay, I'll do the bet.
Yeah, if they win a single playoff game, yes! Yes.
So basically,
I can't believe I got you to do it.
Okay.
I can't believe it.
So if it's one, neither one of us. No. If it's one, you have to do it.
Correct. If it's one, it's a push. Nothing happens. If it's 0, you do it. If it's 1, nobody. If it's 2, 3, or 4, it's all on me. Hits me right in the forehead.
Okay, I'll do the bet.
That's how it works.
So right now,
Yes,
Buffalo.
Look at Joy. Joy's so mad.
I can't believe that I allow that to happen.
Basically, they have to win a playoff game.
I'm so
They play the
happy.
Colts today.
Yeah, that's all. That's all.
I mean,
that's all they got to do.
I tend to
Colin,
lean towards Nick on this. I am not fully sold on the Bills. I think they're a great team right now. They are a great team, but
Okay,
I'm so happy. Can I just say something real quick,
All right.
Colin? Do you remember when the Chiefs were struggling with the Raiders a few weeks ago?
Yeah.
And you called me mid-third quarter, and I gave you the bleep you button because I didn't want to hear your mess. I am going to FaceTime you the entirety of the second half of a Bills playoff game when you realize, oh my God, I have trusted Josh Allen for my dignity and reputation. You're going to be watching Josh Allen throw behind-the-back laterals and try to throw left-handed passes, and you're going to say, every decision I've ever made in my life has led me to this point. Mustard being sprayed in my eyes.
All right.
I'm so happy right now.
All right, Nick Wright.
Yes.
I'll get to be honest with you.
Talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Look at it. That's going to be Colin. Yes.
I need
I'm
Buffalo
so
to
happy.
beat the Colts at home.
I would
Yeah.
not have made that bet.
Do
And
you know the only way it's better? Oh, I'm gone now.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'm still in the air.
you are, Nick.
The only way it's still better is if they play the Browns. Can you imagine if it's Baker who does it to him? Oh, my God.
I said I wouldn't. I participate in zany FM shenanigans like that, and I wouldn't have done that.
All right, I'm way late. I got to take a break. Back in a second. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.